That should do it. Hello, everyone. Hello, Callum and Primed. Welcome here. Today I'm gonna finish up the, well, at least hopefully finish up the commission I'm doing for Rosa Codal. And as usual, I managed to corral with me the American and the Australian.
Hello.
Hey.
What?
Whoa.
I'm sorry. I'm trapped in a never-ending loop of telemarketers.
Yeah. You did tell a little bit. Is there anything you can share here?
Well, let's just say I got a scam caller, who called me, by the way.
Oh.
Really angry for
mic
about 10
still
minutes.
fucked up.
No, it fucking... Seriously?
Hold on, let me have a listen.
Beep,
Yep.
beep, boop. Come on. It shouldn't be.
No, it sounds fine to me.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
thank
so-
God.
Is it us that sounds weird then? Because it could be Windows being weird.
Uh,
Or it could just be Callum being deaf.
or Discord.
Fingers crossed it's the last one.
Yeah.
Discord being shit's also a possibility.
Yeah, it tends to be absolute fucking putrid shit.
But listening to the stream, it sounds fine. Oh, it's better now. Okay, intermittent stupidity. Yay, I love intermittent faults.
Yes, and
Yes.
They're so fun to find.
yeah, and let's just wait until OBS suddenly disconnects randomly. You know, like it always fucking does. Just wait for it.
Such fun.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was like yesterday when we were doing a little bit of recording for the Scribbles,
Yes.
and or Simply Sketchy.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'll get the branding right one of these days.
One day. Hey, I still thought we were sultans a few
If
days
Trym,
ago.
if Trym could at least remember what channel we were on, that'd be an excellent start.
This is the sultans of Scribble Jack.
Or Scribbles of Sultan Shack. I don't know.
Simply sultans. There we go.
Yeah,
Hey, I found
Trym's simple, all right.
I found a name for our learning with the sultans thing. Simply sultans. Today's subject: tax evasion.
Ooh.
Today's subject, today's subject is going to be yelling at wrecking yards until they give you the exact fucking serial number of the pissing part, is to make sure that they sell you the right one.
Wow, you don't want to do that, you know. Do they not allow you going and picking your own parts out of curiosity?
Well, they do, but the nearest yard that had a... But the problem is, in order to go pick up the part, I would need the car. That isn't working because it doesn't have a part.
Oh.
Well, that could be a minor problem. Minor. Very, very minor.
It does slow things down. Not to mention there are some wreckers that already have them pulled out, and it's just a matter of pressing buy on eBay. But the problem is, when the part is identical from the front and this side and that side and everywhere but this one specific angle.
True.
Oh, shit.
True.
So if that's just fun, I get to buy another part because they look almost identical.
Yeah. Well, today,
I mean,
I didn't do anything about
it's-
lately. Oh, sorry.
It's my inner mechanic. It's like, if it doesn't screw anything up, who cares?
As long as
Well,
it works.
that's basically my reaction. That's my opinion so far. It's like, well, it'll work until I get the new one. So if the other,
get
if
the new
part,
I mean, that's
Because
where
I'm
I'm going.
hey, it's my autism. I get to pick the idiosyncrasies.
Fine. You can be wrong if you want. I mean, this is reminding me of when I decided to convert one of my cars from an automatic to a manual.
Nice.
And just people are like, but why? Because I like to drive a real car. I don't know. It's
Yeah.
my build.
It's funnier to drive a manual than fucking waiting for the gear to work for you. Do it
Exactly.
yourself instead.
Well, that's what I found. It's such great fun when you're trying to shove the pedal out the other side of the floor pan and the car's going wah! Uphill with a fucking load on the back.
You sound like a Latina chick, a Latina mother drive the crazy kind, unfortunately.
What's the difference?
Trym, you do understand that all the Tina mothers are crazy.
Yes,
Only
I
some
do.
of them are hot.
Yeah, and this one was just crazy and not hot. It essentially it
Okay.
was a revenge plot from one of my best friends because I had insulted her by doing a little bit too much of the Latinx jokes. So when I was agreeing to help her do a favor,
Jeez, you're lucky you didn't get your ass beat.
no, she did
Yeah.
worse. She did worse. You know how I am in traffic. You've heard the recordings, right?
So she took your kidneys and left you in a cold bath.
I'd wish. No, what she did was for 5 minutes in a car with 6 gears, only go to second gear, and she had full RPM, and just oh god, it was so slow and torturous, and she was just rambling on between in Norwegian and English and Spanish about shit I didn't know about, care about, or want to know about. And when I come,
Also known as average conversation with a woman.
yes,
Yeah.
just worse because she's fucking crazy. And when I came out of the car, I just,
Trym, you do understand that all women are born crazy, some of them get better.
I know, I know, I know. Oh, believe me, I know. But the thing is, after the drive, that horrible experience, I just walked out of the car and apparently my dead inside stare. And then my friend just looked at me like, yeah, serves you right. Okay, I understand. Never doing that again. I learned my lesson. That was a horrible, horrible experience.
A richly deserved one, though.
To a certain point, just if you have a friend that's Latina, just don't do the Latinx too much because they hold grudges and they will punish you in a like they're not like
And
hell.
you will deserve it.
Yes, it is not like hell where you just burn a lake of fire. They're going Greek. They make the punishment personal.
Oh dear.
I hate traffic so fucking much.
Wait till you always think, oh, like traffic's bad in like places like Paris or London. I dare you to drive around the beltway of Washington D.C.
Bleach, I've told you if I want to commit self-deletion, I'll do it at my own time.
No.
Dude, I gotta lose one hefty fucking bet to go through that bullshit.
Mm.
You're welcome.
Ugh.
Oh dear.
Slip foo.
I've come up with a way of sharing my pain with Trym, though.
Mm,
We all know that Trym is technologically inept, correct?
yes.
Yes.
I'm going to get Prime. I'm going to send Prime some money and get him to buy Trym a project car.
The fuck is
Ooh.
that?
It's a car trim.
A project?
It's a car you will work on for the rest of your life.
Oh, no. Here's the thing. That's my brother's thing. I'll just give it to him.
Oh, Trym, you don't understand.
Hey, if anything car related, I just give it to my father or brother.
Every man needs a project car. Some of us are lucky enough for it not to be the one we drive every day.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Fuck it. My cars have been so fucking expensive, but I need them, so I'm keeping them.
Oh, well, my car's so fucking cheap. which, funnily enough's the problem. The parts are failing because they're old.
Yeah.
Frickin' key barrel just shearing rotationally. The clips on the bloody indicator stalk being so old and damaged that they just fall off.
Oh, man, it's like yesterday my intense, severe, and crippling dislike of seagulls was only reinforced because I went to work out last night because fuck going to the training center when there's a lot of people there. And when my car was
Mhm.
it wasn't at the cleanest, of course. It's summer dust and shit like that. But when I came out, the entire roof was covered in bird shit. The
Could be
entire
worse.
fucking roof. I just stood there, baffled. Out of all the cars, it's as if the seagulls had singled out my fucking car.
And?
You did start this war.
I did no such. Well, maybe I will admit I might have at the way home whenever a seagull tried to fly over the road. I might have tried to, hypothetically in Minecraft, turn after him.
Don't you mean seagull craft?
Yes. Had a few.
No. You've got to say it with a German accent. Minecraft.
In Minecraft. Minecraft.
Yes, Minecraft with an extra E and a K.
Welcome to Minecraft.
Oh yeah.
It's stream safe. I'm pretty sure of it. Come on. Indians don't understand German anyway.
They don't understand stream safe either, but still.
As long as we don't insult any cows, we're safe, I think.
Yes, probably.
Does that include Susan Wojcicki?
I mean, she's retired. She won't care as much.
Mm-hmm. Wait, has the screen frozen for you guys?
I gotta get back to it.
Possibly.
Oh shit!
Have you drawn anything on it?
I'm currently trying to zoom in and out.
It appears to not be doing that.
Give me a second. Let's see, is it better now? Damn it.
No.
Yeah.
It's moved.
Yeah,
it's a different
it's
picture.
moved a bit, but fuck. Oh, this is fucking lame. Damn it.
Yeah. Try disabling the source, then re-enabling it.
Yeah. Let's see.
Wait, this.
What?
Oh damn it! I grabbed the wrong. That's not Spattenkrieg.
Let's see.
That's Schützengraben.
Hmm.
I'm messing around in the background with old
All right, now it
Right.
should be done.
Hey, it does look to be still be working. Yes, Trym does need to keep a pet Asian.
preferably one that is able to make nice food.
I can make my own food.
Trym can make his own food. He can't make his own technology.
Exactly. The food isn't the issue. It's the tech that's the issue.
Yes.
But how many Asian chicks know tech?
Oh.
I don't know. Probably a decent amount.
Maybe. I mean, the average is probably better than me anyway.
Well, I mean, in what regard?
I'm reasonably sure there were people who died in 1947 that are better at tech than you, Trym.
Yep.
I have no way of disputing that. I'm not gonna dispute it because it's true.
The important thing, though, is that the stream lives. Of course, it
Yes!
probably doesn't.
Huzzah!
You're just using that cheap capture card we talked about, aren't you, Trym?
Yes, I am, because I can't afford the
Yeah.
bigger ones yet.
Yeah, it probably doesn't help, but at least it's working.
Yes. Again, the quality of gear will increase as the amount of money increases. I've been a busy boy, man, today, man, because I went to fix my loans today, so I've refinanced a lot of my loans.
Ah.
So I now I get to save a fair amount of money now and don't have to pay out as much because each of the banks, all of mine, it's just 2 loans, but both of them has had their we call it renta. You know the extra percentage you pay, sort of the thing that the bank makes their money on.
The interest?
Interest, yes.
Yeah.
The interest has
Are we
been.
talking interest, compound
Oh,
interest?
Trym's getting fucked by the central bank too.
Yes.
Yay!
It's been just increasing gradually as I had it. So I got a new loan, refinanced it. The interest rate is better, not optimal, but it's at least a lot better than what I had. And
Yeah,
it's
if
all
you've
in
got the
same bank.
opportunity, you should always shop for a better rate.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I got a much better deal now, so I'm gonna save a bit more per month.
Cool.
Yes, and now I have
Excellent.
everything gathered under one side, which at least let me control and pay everything back without any extra bullshit. And also bought myself some new or not bought. I've ordered a new pair of glasses and got a pair of strengthened sunglasses along with it.
So what I'm hearing is you have syphilis.
No, I think he's got scurvy.
Yar.
I mean,
He might also have
gets the other.
syphilis.
I mean,
They do tend to go hand in
Sniffles?
hand. Sniffles.
oh come on, you fucking dick. Oh fuck! And now I'm self-conscious about it. Fuck you guys. Let me mute myself so I can blow my fucking nose.
See, I knew he had syphilis.
Oh, the humiliation will continue until Trym stops sniffling.
Fuck you guys.
Well, that's how you got syphilis in the
Can't
first
afford
place.
that.
You assholes. Let's see. Trying to make things set there. 69 is another nice number. Black Adder.
Hmm?
Shit.
Yes.
I haven't.
You haven't at least heard, you have at least heard of Blackadder.
Oh yeah, I just don't get the reference, sadly.
Yeah, me either. But I've at least heard of we've at least heard of Blackadder.
Oh yeah.
So, well, if anybody doesn't understand the reference, back in like the 1800s, it was common to get sunglasses if you had syphilis because of light sensitivity.
Oh.
Ah.
Well.
And they really didn't become a widely used thing until really like the 1930s or 40s. If I remember right, they were giving them to machine gunners for Germany in World War II.
Cool. Syphilis. It's always been a funny word. Syphilis. Is so in Norway. If you of course syphilis is the same in Norway, but if you take SY and FLIS, those are 2 different things. So it's sy is sewing, and fleece is you know when you
The
have
thing that comes off a sheep?
no that is hull. You know, on a piece of wood, and you get a piece of that tree stuck in your
Bark.
thumb.
A splinter?
Yeah, splinter. Fleece is splinter.
Languages with the Sultans, also known as attempting to teach Trym one language.
Yeah.
I'm barely capable to have my own language, so fuck makes you think I can do other languages.
Yeah,
Well, that's
fair
what I'm
enough.
saying. The language we're trying to teach is Norwegian.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than fucking dangerous Swedish.
Yeah. Trym, what are we going to do with you?
Tell me if
I
you
say
find
we
out.
beat him and throw him out back with the rest of the garbage.
If only that'd work.
I mean,
I mean,
so
having
clearly things haven't been going hard enough when throwing you out in the wilderness.
now they try to get rid of me, but I just came climbing back. Like, so what's for dinner? No, fuck, he's
Well,
back.
that's because they killed. That's because they killed too many wolves. This is why we need to revitalize the wolf populations. Yes, I am aware they'll eat people, but it's only the people too stupid to get guns.
Yes. Though
And if the
the
parents don't care about their kids enough to stop the wolves eating them, good riddance.
yeah, though it is illegal
Indeed.
to hunt wolves in Norway.
That's because you don't have enough of them.
Exactly.
Yes. You need more wolves
Yep.
for population control
Yes.
of the humans.
The worst part is when city folks are like, "Oh, I would love to meet a dog, a wolf. I just pet it and give
Oh,
it dog treats."
fucking. Yeah, yeah, you are the dog treat.
Yes, exactly.
Now the wolf will enjoy a weak, slow-moving prey.
Yeah. Hell, it's so weak, so fucking weak and slow. I would be able to outrun him, which is nice. One of my favorite expressions is there are bears in these woods.
Just remember,
Okay.
you don't have to outrun the wolf. You just have to shoot Trym in the knee and run away. That's how you use a 9mm to protect yourself from a bear. You shoot someone else in the knee.
Exactly.
Funny you should mention bear because me and Bleach did a recording about that. That was nice.
Yeah.
Yes, well, let me have a look at this bear.
Yes.
Setting up.
I need to scroll past the furry.
It's not a furry, it's
Yes,
a
there's a
werelynx, and it's totally fucking Bleach's fault that I drew it.
It's totally a furry.
It's not a furry, fuck you.
It's anthropomorphic. It's wearing clothes and walking on their legs. What
Bleach,
the fuck else is it?
Bleach, I fucking told you this was happen. This would happen. See, I fucking told you.
I'm sure you did tell him. He's wandered off.
Ah,
But I'm sure you did tell him.
yeah.
Oh, apparently the audio's acting funny again. Whose audio, LGM? Trym's? Mine? Everybody's?
Let's see. It keeps trying to connect me to. Let me check what the fuck's wrong with my microphone.
So apparently, women that work in call centers don't like being asked what they're wearing in a very seductive and sensual way.
But did you do it in the accent?
Actually,
No,
I was talking more like
everybody
this.
was sounding weird. That's
Oh, honey child, what are you wearing?
Ooh.
I
I am married with my own cow. I'm not going to be faithless. If call center people want to be respected, then it should be respectable. We're taking a shit out of call center people here. YouTube.
Yes, if try not being a con artist, and then we won't insult you.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But yeah, essentially, me and Bleach has done 2 recordings for Simply Sketchy. One was a massive fuck off demon bear, and the other one was a what is it called? The Wampus cat,
Yes.
which had a really good story in my opinion.
I mean, it's one of those. It's definitely a kind of bit of folklore, and for mostly Cherokee, but it was fun. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, same. Looking forward to the next ones. There's a lot of things to go through.
Usually.
sounding weird. I don't know, man. Sorry, guys. Also, I forgot.
So you're sounding like yourself, is what I'm hearing.
Yes.
I am pain. I am the
Hey.
audible agony. Also, I forgot to add music, so I fixed that. Shit.
Ah. And that usually does kind of, I don't know, make a little bit of a difference.
Maybe.
Something, I don't know.
Yeah. As last time, we are using the music of our dear friend Robert Renato, who has allowed us to use the music for our streams and our videos. Because A, he's better at music than whatever Epidemic Sound can scrounge up, and B, much easier to work with. And he's also based, really, really based.
You mean like he's a gentleman and a scholar or something like that?
To that exchange.
Hmm.
Though he really has a thing for anime girls.
Ah. Well, you can't have perfection, I guess.
Exactly. He is probably one of the weebiest people I know personally.
Hmm. Well, that sounds like a you thing.
Nah. All my friends are always obsessed with one thing or another, but they always have a talent to balance it out.
Oh, well, I'm glad I'm not obsessed with anything then. I have no talent.
I'm not going to address the talent question, but just because you're obsessed with 37 things at the same time doesn't mean you aren't obsessed.
Be gone, thought.
Yeah, get out of my head, he says.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm called out.
Well, better to be called out than to called out.
Well, that's better.
Mhm.
And yes, this is the dragon one. Robert got me into BattleTech, which is basically the mech warrior thingy. So mech warrior is having a little
The
bit.
game sucks. Or at least I did not enjoy the BattleTech video game.
I like the mech warrior 5 one. It's special,
No,
but
that's not BattleTech, Trym. That's Mech Warrior.
yes, I said mech warrior. I haven't played the BattleTech game, sadly.
Then what'd you say? Whatever.
I meant
Mechaltech.
Mechaltech. Mechaltech a little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mech Tech, the wreck.
Yeah.
Check thyself before you mech thyself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check thyself before you wreck thyself. It's there's a lot with it which I like, though. Robert has been a big fan of the series since really fucking early, so he has a few opinions about it, and I can totally see what he means. And it's got the same issue as Warhammer currently struggling, that the IP holder is idiot, just stupid.
Yes. It's such fun, isn't it? So fun just seeing all your hobbies destroyed by morons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to that point, I've just made the conclusion I'm never buying a game affiliated with the SBI and similar things. So even if games I would like to play, like Warhammer Space Marine, I'm not getting them even on sales because fuck it.
Wait, it's in Space Marine?
Space Marine 2, actually. Sequel.
No!
I know.
Damn it, fuck.
I
We're
was
going to get that to play on stream. Oh, well,
same.
fuck it. Well, they can lose. There you go. They've immediately lost out on 2 fucking purchases
Yeah.
due to their association with these scum.
I was actually planning to buy to all 3 of us so we could all play as Space Marines, but no.
So they've lost 3 sales.
Yes.
Because they decided to associate themselves with the scum.
And it sucks because I love the first game. That is a game I kind of would like to recommend because it's just a solid game. And I was really hyped when I saw the sequel thing, but then as I started doing a little bit of digging, just search up their fucking lead writer and you'll see exactly what I mean.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, don't do it.
It's like ignorance is bliss. Even if it's something that I'm not heavily involved in, ignorance is bliss.
Yes, it is. So this is why I'm sticking to shit I know is gonna be good, like Zelda, Elden Ring, Hardcore,
Kingdom Come Deliverance.
2. I really need to give that
God,
shit.
I can't wait.
Dude, you absolutely have to.
You must. I'm not sure if you actually. No, you're an Elden Ring bitch. You'll enjoy the combat because it's fucking hard. It's not remotely like Elden Ring combat. In fact, it's the exact opposite.
No, but
Yeah.
if it's
But it's hard, so you're used to suffering.
I mean, if it has to be a rhythm to it and a way I can work around it.
There
Oh,
is.
good. You're gonna get fucked.
Yeah. You gotta learn it, and it is hard.
It is. I tell you what, Bleach. The one thing they need to fix about the combat is the uncounterable counters.
You know, I heard an interview about that, and they might have been working on some of that.
Oh god, I hope so. Because that's the only thing that really pisses me off about the game is that when you attack the enemy, they can counter you, and there's nothing you can do about it. If they add a perfectly timed, for example, normally you've got your counter button and you've got a counter window.
Mm-hmm.
If they add a really precise counter window to the enemy's counter, that would be appropriate.
Yes.
So you've at least got a chance to try, and then it's a skill issue, rather than it just being, nothing. No matter what I do, if I swing at this guy, he's going to counter me and do lots of damage. So I'm going to have to sit here spinning in fucking circles with my hand on my dick until he fucking swings at me.
Oh no, he's gonna do me.
You don't do that naturally. That's how I got so good at it.
But what I really like is when the flow gets going and you start your combo, and then if you can time it rightly, they start swinging at you, then you counter that, and and it's just a continuous clash of blades or weaponry. That's great. But again, it gets interrupted if they just counter you. And it needs to have the opportunity to evade the counter.
There does need to be a I won't call it a fix, but a way to address that in a practical manner.
And I think really the option is to have a really short master counter window or something.
Yeah. Well, yeah, one of the things I thought was really kind of interesting about listening to them discuss it all was that they're like, there were things that got done in the first game that they weren't wild about, but it's the only way they could figure out how to kind of make it work with the budget they had.
Yeah, well, hopefully they can fix that.
I'm pretty sure that they've addressed a lot of it, because I saw where they were kind of like doing a demonstration of something that they had fixed, and it's like, oh, that's actually pretty cool.
At least, unlike every other studio, they're actually taking feedback on board.
That is how you see that the developers are actually competent. Despite even Larry's studio does that shit. And the reason why Baldur's Gate is so fucking retarded is because of Wizards of the Coast. Now they're done with that shit and they're leaving. So they're doing their own thing again.
Yeah, honestly, there's nothing worse than any studio that will get, good solid feedback, well-intentioned feedback from their audience, and then just like, nope, we don't care.
We're better than you, so we do what we want.
Oh, son of a biscuit.
What?
Oh, if only I had money and had noticed. Apparently there's a huge Gothic celebration that happened a week ago in Checha.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
And of course, the Warhorse guys were there, and it's like, ugh. The history of Europe is so fascinating.
Do I need to privately share some of the pictures from that festival? Because they've done like 2 or 3.
If only I had the mind to go check out cool shit like this.
Mm-hmm.
There
look.
we go. Man, Sheckley to finish this one. That was
Oh, we're done, are we?
yeah, there wasn't much left.
Oh, wow.
Actually. Though there might be a few things I need to check out because again, Ginny has a few might have
There might be some
alterations. shit
touch
like that.
ups.
So I'm thinking I'm going to conclude this one. So might as well start working on. I'll just work on something else then while we're talking.
LGM, it's as gothic as in fighting the Romans and later.
Yes. Come on.
That kind.
Good.
Ah dear.
Yes. Didn't expect to be finished this quickly.
No. I expected at least a full extra half hour on this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't.
Well, yeah.
Most of the work was with the fur and the antlers. So now that I did that, the rest was just touch-ups.
Uh,
There we go. And I kind of suck at drawing mechs, but I'm doing a bit of
now,
practice.
the only way you'll get better is by doing it.
Exactly.
Actually, going back to LGM's question, Gothic as in Goth, or the Germanic tribe, or architectural style. Which one of those do you think we'd be excited about?
I mean, there's good points in a lot of those.
Yes, but come on, it's us.
I know.
Yeah.
Goth is as in proper goth.
Or improper goth, yeah, depending on which way you want to go with that.
Yes, but you said yourself, bro. That's improper goth, dude.
Hey, what can I say? I make the jokes. I just live them as well.
Let's just put it like this. I agree with Sir Prime. All is acceptable.
I don't know about all.
Yeah, I don't know about the last one.
It gave character.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I'll grant you that.
Yeah. Everybody needs a goth invasion every now and then. It builds character. Let's see.
Dear.
Also, have any one of you seen? Well, actually, I don't think any of you care. There's a new Legend of Zelda game coming out.
Okay.
Oh, is this going to be another reskin of the same map?
I don't know. Well, I wouldn't call it I wouldn't call Tears of the Kingdom a reskin. They added a lot to it. They use the same overworld.
So it's a
first and added-
reskin.
Yeah, call it what you want. It was enough for me to have fun. That's what I'm saying.
Yes,
Yeah, I mean,
but
that's-
small
that's
things to
the-
small minds.
Haha.
Yeah.
Nah, it's I'm gonna be defending
That's-
that one because yes, they used the old map, but they also added 2 extra maps as well, and they built on the map that was pre-existing. So Tears of the Kingdom isn't just it's. I know in many ways it looks like a EA style fucking retard sequel, but there is so much more in the Tears of the Kingdom sequel. So, again. I would agree with you if they only had the overworld, but they added the Sky Islands, and the entire Underground, which is almost piece for piece as large as Hyrule from the first game. So.
Hmm.
And you can just seamlessly go between each of them. You can literally jump from the Sky Islands, then jump, and then just drop past Hyrule and down into the Underground. I've done that several times, and it's good fun.
So what I'm hearing is you've got a problem with heights.
I like it.
I think what I'm hearing is got a problem with walking.
Yeah.
Okay, why
Yeah.
walk when you can create a Green Goblin style glider?
Because where's the gameplay in that?
You can fly. That's good enough for me. And then you can drop off. You can slow motion shoot animals monsters with arrows, bows and arrows, slow mo. You can make explosive arrows, burning arrows, ice arrows, lightning arrows.
Thunder, lightning. Trym is very frightening.
Yes, very, very frightening. Indeed, Galileo. But yeah, it's again, Tears of the Kingdom is a proper sequel in terms of reusing old assets, because it uses old assets, build on them, and as well as adding way more.
It's still incredibly lazy, like.
A third of it is incredibly lazy, yes, but they did add more, which is better than just getting shit.
Okay, fanboy.
Yes, I am a fanboy.
As long as he's not a fam boy.
Ew.
Oh well. Oh no, I'm not going to touch drama like that. I was going to make comments about fanboys and their enjoyers.
I have standards. No.
Well, Trym's missed the point, but that's good because we're not going to talk about it anyway.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Then it's something that I've managed to elude, and I will keep eluding it.
Okay, Trym.
I recommend illusion is your friend here.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's see.
At least something's his friend.
Well, I mean,
have friends.
illusions of friends.
Delusions of friends. Most people have delusions of grandeur.
I have delusions of friendship because I know in my heart that nobody really gives a fuck.
Pretty much, yeah.
Sadly, that's true.
Well, welcome to my world.
What do you mean, sadly? It's as intended by God himself. Let's see, but yeah, there's a new Zelda game coming out, which is called Echoes of Wisdom, and in this one you actually get to play as Zelda.
Wait, hold on. Echoes of Wisdom.
Yes.
So, plain stupidity.
They do weird things sometimes.
That's probably true, Bleach.
Well, yeah, it seems to be a pretty decent game. And again, you play as Zelda this time because Link, from what I can tell, the game starts with Link saving Zelda, but Ganon does a spite move as he's defeated.
Oh, fucking Nintendo.
What? No. It's again. Let me.
Live Gold Buster.
No, they haven't. Because she doesn't pick up a fucking sword. She uses a magic staff. She uses the strengths that she has. She doesn't go around. She doesn't go around girl bossing. I was really afraid of it when I saw the fucking. When I saw the thumbnail of the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
But when I watched it, I didn't see anything of the usual signs. At all.
Yeah.
And I'm really fucking focused on that shit. I know when I see it. And I didn't see any of that. Which actually means I'm kind of excited.
For your sake, I hope you're right.
Yeah, and if I'm wrong, I will get fucking angry, but until then, I'm still kind of hyped for it.
Fair enough.
Yes. And I always wanted to play a game where you get to play
All aboard the hype train, choo-choo.
Yep. Of course, I know the dangers of it, but it's not a. Again, I don't see the girl bossiness or any bullshit like that. It's just a game where you play as Zelda.
Yes, you trust the multinational corporation, Trym. That will work out just fine.
I don't trust him further. I can throw him, but I see with my eyes. And again, I'm a Zelda fanboy, so.
What do your troll eyes see, Trym?
Your beady little troll eyes.
A lack of wokeism, as we know it.
I mean, now, to be fair to Nerdtendo, they have had, shall we say, a better reputation than most game studios when it comes to.
Yes, but that's like saying that Trump has a better reputation than Hitler.
Well, fair enough, but yeah.
Maybe. Again, I understand why many people are wary about it, but I still have hope, man. I'm huffing the hopium here.
Yeah. I'm not gonna rain too hard on your parade.
Yeah, I mean,
it's just going to be a light drizzle.
Yeah, it's essentially Nintendo hasn't betrayed us when it comes to their mainline games, and that is Zelda and Mario, and they have this purity when it's made by their own staff, when it's made by their own groups, you could say. Though I don't trust anything that is handled by any other now, because I've seen the lead writer of Metroid Prime 4, and yeah, I'm not touching that.
That's usually a good thing.
Yeah, because they are.
It's a bad touch.
Yeah, because they are developed by Nintendo America, which you don't trust. However, Zelda and Mario are developed by Nintendo Japan, which are the ones you can actually trust to give you good quality, despite Nintendo themselves being just they're as bad. They are as bad as EA. Fuck them.
Okay, so everyone, keep your eyes out for Trym losing his shit in several months.
Yes. Yes, actually, I will lose my shit if it's actually bad. That's not even a fucking joke. If I get betrayed here with this, I'm done with Nintendo.
I mean, to me, it's like I just have this natural wariness towards any studio or any development company. Just been burned one time too many, and
trust nobody.
Exactly.
I mean, there's still a chance that Kingdom Come might have some infection as well, but still, it's so far the track record has been good, and they're doing all the right things.
The thing is, there's not been a hint of anything. Usually, when it's going to be infected, you hear something, but I haven't heard a peep.
Exactly.
And that's the interesting thing, because I was expecting them to get some pressure, not internally to change things, but. Yeah, the usual, like, wow, we really want to release it, but, and apparently, was it Deep Silver, the publisher, has been pretty publicly hands-off about stuff, so it's like,
it's sounding like Deep Silver has figured out that if they shut the fuck up and let them make the game, they'll make lots and lots of money.
Yeah,
because I don't trust Deep Silver to do anything for the good reasons, but I do trust them to look out for their pockets.
Yes.
I mean, Sega is pretty.
I also think they fucking learnt from Saints Row.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like they got fucking told hard.
Yeah, if you can call it told hard, it was more like a all-out butchery.
Yeah.
Which is nothing less than they deserve for that abomination.
Yeah, and Rocksteady is also gonna fucking die now, and good riddance to them.
Yeah.
Because again, these studios aren't the studios they used to be. None of the old talent is there. None of the old soul is there. It's just new hires who don't know what the hell they're doing. Like, there have been information leaks at a CA.
New hires that have specifically been brought in to ruin everything.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
in CA, the Rome developers, people have come out and just admitted that yeah, we don't know what the hell we're doing. Everyone new here, they don't know how to do the coding. Nobody knows shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which
Nobody knows shit. Why am I not surprised?
yeah.
Yeah.
CA bred weakness in their developers because whenever they had a problem with something, from what I've heard, again, I haven't played many CA games, but from the people who play it, I've heard that there was a spy function in the in these Total War games, and when they had an issue with it, they just removed it instead of just crunching and trying to find a solution on it. And that way,
Yeah, that sounds right.
yeah, and that way.
God, Creative Assembly is such fucking rip-off merchants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now that they've done that, every single problem they've gotten, just removing and ignoring it, now they don't know how to, wing things, how to make solutions somewhere. So they.
Well, I mean, why should they in their mind? Yeah, they've published a product. It's good enough.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
they're not interested in actually solving problems.
Yeah, and the audience have for the longest time been like, yeah, but it's CA, so we'll accept it. It always becomes good in the end. And now they've abused all that goodwill. Hell, even one of my best friends, who is a CA fanboy, has been like, yeah, I'm not buying a CA game until they do it proper.
Well, on principle, I refuse to buy games that have $400 worth of DLC.
Yep.
Yeah.
Give me a fully finished game or fuck off.
Yeah, why the fuck did you leave out 90% of the game and decide that $500 was acceptable or whatever it was?
Yep.
That is just... I'm not doing shit like that anymore. Sweet baby stuff and that kind of shit, I do a hard pass.
Yeah, well, that's the easy, low-hanging fruit to be like, yeah, no.
Yeah, that's the bare minimum of what you can ignore.
Yep. I'm playing a game for escapism and fun.
No, that's not allowed.
I know, but fuck them. I will have fun.
Don't fuck them.
But don't you want to contribute to the message, Trym?
Oh yeah, can you contribute to the message by telling it to go fuck itself? Oh wait, they already are.
I'm sorry, you've been reported to the government.
Ah shit.
Yep.
A commissar will be around to correct your thinking shortly.
What's that red
tavares.
dot on my wall?
We told you what to do with the telemarketers, damn it, and that wasn't one of the options.
I only have so much space in my basement, damn it! It's crowded down there.
Yay.
What weapons I have on this mech? Well, if I'm gonna use
Trym hasn't put that much thought into it. Don't be silly.
a little bit. If we're gonna use battle tech proportions, I'd say this would be like this cannon here would be an AC5, while inside this arm there's a light laser. This is a very small mech. It's I guess around, it's twice the height of an elemental power armor. I got this this thing is sort of a mix of BattleTech and Armored Core, because Armored Core 6. Fuck yeah.
It's almost like it's one of your favorite games or something, Trym. What?
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think you'd like it, Trym.
Yeah, well, it was kind of mid, not gonna lie. That's why I've spent fucking 200 hours on that fucking game. Oh god.
Trym.
It's just, at least, even if Nintendo turns, again, the Zelda game will make or break, it will show where they are, but at least From Software can be trusted because they're, the main guy in FromSoft is just that crazy, so he can't really be affected in any way. And also, he's been on the burner already, and he's just stubborn about it, and that's good. He just makes his own shit, regardless of what people say, and I love it. which has resulted in games that, while strange and weird, are pretty fucking good.
I mean, granted, I make my own shit, but that's for a very different reason.
I do much the same. Though the ingredients do differ.
Yeah.
Oh, that can be taken so many different ways. Yeah,
Preferably
Callum.
left.
Ew. That's already covered in that.
Yeah. The low-hanging fruit of bad humor from fatigue and exhaustion.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's what we cater to on this podcast. I was about to say on this stream.
No, hopefully
Did
it's
Trym forget
solid.
where he was again?
Pain. Pain.
Who am I? Where am I? He says.
Sometimes he even asks the more foolish question, "What am I?"
Oh, I know what I am. Wait, what am I?
Under the
An
sea.
idiot.
Under the sea. Oh, that too. Hey, at least I have no delusions in what kind of idiot I am.
Fair enough.
Yeah, pretty much it's a proto-mech. Because I like the idea of a proto-mech. Small mechs. Because, again, a bit more affordable, a bit more able to do shit. Because my type of autism just attaches itself to small things like this. So yeah, proto-mech's fucking awesome. There we go. Just as I wanted.
That's what she said.
At least I won't have to deal with that kind of shit. But the chance of me actually getting a girl is never gonna happen.
Well, see, you've got to set
You
better
are
traps, Trym.
employed and not gay. What more do you want?
Fair point. Fair point.
The only point.
Go to Oslo. There aren't any straight men there.
Oh God, no, thank you.
The women must be getting desperate at this point.
No, thank you. I'm not going to Oslo. I don't want to die.
We all try, Trym.
Yes, we all.
I said Oslo, not Malmo.
Yeah.
Been to Oslo.
What? What kind of silly question is that?
Exactly. Hope you never go there. It's terrible. It smells, and the people there are weird.
And they smell too.
Yes.
Yeah, we've seen your delicacies. It's no wonder.
Yeah. Let's see. Yes, this is going places. Now, where?
Any of those places good?
I hope so.
No, they're all Malmo.
I mean, he's armed to go to Malmo, that's for certain.
Oh, is that a landmine-proof vehicle?
Yeah. Reinforced legs, baby! Oh, God. Let's see. The question is how I'm going to color this thing.
Oh, it's a mech of color.
Yes, of course it is.
Well, Trym, what have we told you about mixing colors?
Respect its pronouns. It's was were.
Beat boop.
Let's see. What kind of colors would be good with this, guys? You got any suggestions?
No.
No?
You know, I just kind of like to throw it off into a completely different direction than normal. Because most people will, you know, when you think mechs, what's the one color that always comes to mind?
Black, gray, and white.
Exactly. So you know what you ought to do is
Not that.
think of like a camouflage scheme and just kind of like paint that over top and then weather it a little bit.
Sure.
I mean, and to answer LGM's comment about me wanting a gothic invasion of New York, no, I want the dual rising suns.
Don't we all, buddy?
Bleach knows what he wants.
Yeah.
And it's disgusting. What?
Yeah.
Bleach only wants one thing, and it's New York.
Yeah.
Maybe we should return New York to the natives. It'd be fun to see what they do with it.
Or the Dutch. And that would be more entertaining.
I said the natives.
That would be funny.
True.
I did specify where they were native too.
Fair enough.
Oh well, in that case, if we'll give it to the Sentinelese.
Yeah. That I have to say, watching the Lord Miles kind of like advertisement, or for lack of a better word, I maybe it was tongue in cheek. I'm not so sure. Or he's like, yes, I'm going to go to the North Sentinel Island. Or it's like, ooh, cool.
It's like, yeah, I wonder how that's going to work out for him.
Yeah. Well, it's talking about like, and this is why I think it was a jest, an amazing jest, but a jest all the same. It was like, I've got a guy who's making armor for me, so I'm going to go out wearing armor.
Yeah, the thing is, only reason I don't disbelieve that he will not... only thing I'm like 50-50. I know he's joking, but I know there's a chance because you see the shit he usually does, so...
Oh, yeah. It's one of those, it's like, if anybody out there were to do it, it would be Lord Miles.
Yes.
Yeah, if anyone on Earth was to do it.
It's the Spessy dude.
Yep.
I'm just surprised he went through and became a friend with the Taliban without getting shot.
Yeah, that was weird.
There's a part of me that's like, I think he realized how to approach things correctly with them, and that's something that Western media will not do, and that's a bit of deference, a little, kind of like, yep, this is your country now, I'll respect it. That's a hard thing for lots of governments to understand. It's like, but it's not in our it's not in our image, so therefore.
Yes.
But anyway, enough of that.
But they're against colonization, weirdly enough.
Yeah.
Funny that.
But no, we can't focus on these details because then we might get commissard.
Exactly.
Yes.
Wouldn't want that.
And not even the fun kind of commissar.
No Falco?
No.
Nah.
Falcon punch. I think this music we're listening to right now is Robert made an hour-long he made an hour-long compilation of songs that he was inspired by Helldivers.
Yeah, based.
Battle music to Helldive 2.
Works nicely.
Yeah. It still surprises me how good that fucking game is. Despite all the issues, it still manages.
It's just a shame Sony exists.
Yeah.
And that their community managers are a bunch of lunatics.
Community manager and game journalist is pretty much the same species, just different colors.
Yes, subhuman filth.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So wait, did I say that out loud?
No, you didn't.
You said gaming journalist, dude. That's all you said.
Yeah.
And politician.
Don't get me started. It wouldn't be good for the channel.
Nope. I know. It's hard enough to try to avoid it myself, goddammit.
Yeah, we've seen that.
Yeah, it's been so long.
We're aware.
I'm getting like these withdrawals. I'm sitting in a loony bin. It's like something's time. Ooh, something time. This is fucking.
Maybe if you showed up for a fucking episode.
Yeah. Speaking of which, this weekend there's a wedding. I've told you about that, right?
Yes, Trym.
Good.
Yes, but you're not forgiven.
Oh, of course.
It's not yours, so it's not an excuse.
Fair enough. I can live with that. But I'm gonna watch the episode later though, so I'm still gonna be in on it.
Well, at least you're
Yeah.
doing that now.
Yeah, that's a significant improvement.
I accept all the fucking shit that you throw at me because of that. Because that one thing is certain, it's fucking hilarious to listen to you guys talk, even if I'm not there.
This has not been a paid advertisement.
Oh,
But it should have been.
Wait, you mean I could have gotten money for that? Fuck you.
No.
No.
If I had money, I'd be able to pay you the advertisements.
But yeah, it's good fun. I like it. It's
Oh crap! We were supposed to arrange a hangout for June, weren't we?
Yeah.
well, June is absolutely fucked because I'll be busy all.
Oh, well, okay. So, like, ignoring Trym. What day of the week is it? I don't even know anymore. Oh, it's Friday. What you doing Sunday, Bleach?
I mean, other than church, I've got nothing really planned.
Okay. Yeah. You want to hang out, do some gaming after you come back from church, or whenever what it is that works out. I think it's after church that works out for you.
It is. As long as I go to the early service, that's when it works out best for me. And so far, except for the one time that I slept in, it's been pretty easy.
Nice.
Though, I will
No.
say, if depending on when you do it on Sunday, I might be able to drop in actually.
Oh, now you want to drop in?
I mean, I can stay away if you want.
No, you drop in. If only so we can point and laugh.
Yeah.
That's easy
And
enough.
That's all I ever do.
Yes, I notice. It's as if I've been there sometimes.
Huh?
The torment never.
Who?
fucking ends.
What? How dare you? Spying on us.
Yes, it's been me all along. What movie is it from?
You're
Like,
such a Trym.
what movie is it from where a dude says like, "Yes, I've been there all along," and you see like past moments from the movie where the same dude is just hiding in really shitty costumes.
I'm not familiar with this movie, I don't think.
There is a movie like that. I just can't fucking remember what. I bet if Maureen was there, she would know. Oh, Puss in Boots? Yeah, it's that egg guy. Jesus.
Right.
Yes, I'm pretty sure, at least. Also, I've just watched the Kong x Godzilla movie, and
Yeah.
it's actually pretty good popcorn movie.
Yeah, although I've got some issues with it.
Oh yeah, the magic mute Indian girl, for example.
That's part of it. And actually, my bigger problem with her is, so she basically is like falling into this like Mothra twin fairy girl role from the old movies, and it's like, that's not her position to fill. Damn it.
Well, they gotta do something, I guess. They gotta fuck up something, but out of all things, at least we're getting cool monsters fighting. And whenever the humans are there, they're not being overtly stupid like in the Bayformers.
But here's the problem I still have with that particular movie is they spent so much damn time leading up to the big fight, because what they should have done is they should have had 3 fights instead of really just 2.
Would you consider the first round between Kong and Scar King a real proper fight?
Not really.
No, you only have one big fight with them.
Exactly. And that there should have been more of a, Kong versus Scar King, and just, let Kong, and yeah, he did get whipped pretty good, but it should have been more length to it instead of the ambush and all that crap.
Yeah.
They could have trimmed that down, cut down some of the stuff with the people.
Yeah,
And
they, instead of having more confrontation between Kong and Scar King, they replaced that with like the ambushes, and of course I understand it's to build up between Kong and what's it called again, the small ape, Zuko.
I didn't know it had a name.
It's the protege monkey. It was kind of I like the moment it got the moments it got, because I like how it just did its thing at the end there.
Yeah. I think. Well, and there just wasn't enough Godzilla in it.
Yeah.
There's really where it all kind of fell apart for me. And that I've watched just about every Godzilla movie that's been ever made. Just that's my go-to. But they really should have had Godzilla off fighting something else more, and just kind of like to show his dominance as a setup. And the battle between Kong and Godzilla kind of was like, why? They've already established that there's a symbiotic relationship between the two.
I think.
Why did they want?
I think actually what happened, you know how Kong roared at Egypt there to call Godzilla? Apparently
it seemed like a challenge, but they should have played that off where Kong knew his place on the surface world.
Yeah, because their agreement was that Kong took the inner world while Godzilla took the overworld.
Correct.
Yes. I think instead of just charging blindly, I guess it would have been more funnier to see how, at least treating each other like we're more equals. But then again, it's hard to say. What I like, however, about Godzilla, it wasn't enough Godzilla, but what I liked was that every time Godzilla was on screen, he was kicking ass. There was not a single moment where Godzilla was like pulled down or held down in any kind of way. He was always kicking ass.
That's the thing though. You really need to, if you're gonna put Godzilla's name in the title, it's like he's got to be the dominant monster when it comes to all of that. And Godzilla fanboy here kind of mentality, but at the same time, the reason why that has been such a popular character for so long is, as soon as he gets that moment to win, it's always just completely brutal. Even in like the goofy mid 60s 70s Toho, like yes, he's doing goofy shit like putting a tree down somebody's mouth, but still it's a victory.
Yes. Yeah, they should have really asserted Godzilla's dominance a bit more, because again, they did it. They just should have done it more, right? We kind of got what we wanted, just not as much of it. It should have been more concentrated, if you know what I'm saying. They should have let it cook and boil a bit more.
Yeah.
Because we got what we wanted. We got what was advertised. Just let it simmer a bit more, That's kind of what I was wanting.
And they spent too much time on like the people, and you kind of need to have them to have the narrative part of the story advance, so it's like, well, you're kind of there watching it. But they really need to kind of cut out all the crap with like the interpersonal stories and that, to the extent that they built that up.
Yeah.
And I say that even knowing that, you look at like the old Godzilla movies, like, Godzilla versus Megalon, and it's like the human characters did play an important role, and like, oh well, there's a romance there, and that's fine, but it really became more like that's kind of the padding, so they're, instead of just monster fights constantly.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I get it. It's a little bit of a palate cleanser. There's not just monsters, so you don't get tired of it. And it kind of builds a bit of a stake when you see it from their point of view, how easily squished they can be. Because that's the thing I liked about the final fight in that vacation city. Was it Rio?
I think so.
Yeah, you got to see some people before like the midpoint of the fight, where you got to see fucking scared tourists running away like little bitches. I like that. I really like that part.
So
knowing that they could have all been just like squished.
Now, I do have to ask. Have you all seen Godzilla -1?
Not yet, but I've heard a lot of good.
Okay, so to watch Godzilla -1 correctly, you have to watch the 1954 Godzilla movie. And the original Godzilla.
Right.
You watch that, and then you watch Godzilla -1, and there are some scenes in there, I won't spoil them, where it's not a shot-for-shot remake, but it's suddenly like, hey, I remember that from the other movie. And because there's just a very artistic way that they kind of play that stuff together, and it's really nice.
I like that. Homages to the originals, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
And yeah, it's it's a really well done movie. And what blows my mind is it does have like the human story in it, but it has like enough Godzilla in it, so you're like, okay, cool. This all makes sense now.
I can respect that.
So yeah, I cannot recommend that movie enough.
That's good to know.
Yes.
Yep.
I'll definitely check it out.
Decent movies. Who'd have thought such a thing could exist in space year 2024?
Exactly.
Right. Fucking God, that's something I wish we could have more of, but
No, we need to have modern movies for modern audiences. Ignore the fact that modern audiences are full of morons.
or that the modern audience is a fucking lie.
Well, that too.
Because which modern audience are you going for? Are you going for the European one? The Eastern ones? Because I can guarantee you, none of them have the same ideals or ideas.
You go for the evil investment firm audience, Trym.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that totally buys everything. Totally.
Yeah,
Not wink wink.
because they're not just random groups of evil monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And here you thought Scar King was actually a monster, but no.
He was just an avatar for the corporatism.
No. The thing is that Scar King was he was different. He was better because he was honest about being a cruel bastard.
True.
He was in your face about it too. That is one thing I like about that's one thing I like about. Ever since Puss in Boots 2, it's as if they decided we're gonna have just evil villains again. No pretense like, oh, I'm only doing this because plot reasons. Oh, look at me, I have a tragic backstory. Totally, guys. No, it's just I'm an evil bastard, and I love doing what I do, especially knowing it hurts people.
Yeah, there is definitely something to be said for
I'm actually evil villain.
Yep.
yeah.
Unapologetically evil. They're the best kind.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm so tired of
I gotta come.
the moral bundle of stick kind of villain. They're the worst. Oh, I'm doing the right thing. I'm just doing it the wrong way.
Ugh.
You can't make
Yeah,
a good villain like that. That is what, anti-hero at best.
It's funny. I have gotten to this point where I really don't like anti-heroes that much anymore.
No,
Yeah,
they're not.
it got
They're not
overdone.
interesting. Yeah, they're not unique anymore.
No.
Yeah. And I it's also kind of this carryover from, like, hippie 70s kind of, moralistic gray area crap.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yeah, no, I'm not into this.
Kind of like the
Nah.
savage noble thing.
Well, it's not even that dignified.
Yeah.
Mm.
Very true. Let's see. So, you see this part here, right? The one I'm currently scribbling in?
I think so.
No, I'm blind.
Yeah, just, there you go. It should be there. Right here. I'm thinking of having it the same, sort of the same lightish metal color.
Mhm.
Or do you
Uh-huh.
think I should add, like, the same color as the green plating or something else?
Yeah, well,
No,
I don't know.
Yeah, because if I do
I'd say flip a coin.
Yep,
Alright,
flip a coin.
give me a second. There we go. And
Turns out it's not even a coin he's flipping.
He's just doing a backflip.
yes,
Yep.
I'm really good at doing that. Ow, my neck! Heads or tails,
One
guys?
broken microphone coming right up. Knees.
Heads or tails?
Heads.
Heads.
Alright, and what is
Yeah.
heads? Green or
Oh,
metal?
wait,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
green.
Well, it's tails, so it become metal.
Alrighty. Now, see, how easy was that?
Yes. Perhaps should have figured out the details before I flipped the coin, but hey, that's what we do here.
No. I
It's not
refuse
true,
to
Dusty.
play by your rules, Trym.
Too late, we already have. But here's the secret: I don't have any rules because I don't know what the fuck they are.
He'd be an evil dictator if he had any idea what he was doing.
Exactly.
Or figured out why his dick became a tater.
Ew.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Uh,
He left it in the ground too long.
oh man. Good shit. Let's see. Alright. We're getting places. How long have we been streaming for? Oh, 1.5 hours. Neato.
It's not bad.
Excellent.
Yeah, I can at least
Ah.
continue a little bit more if you guys feel like it.
I can hang out a more.
Yay!
No.
Fair enough.
Excellent. Let's see. Oh fuck, I was gonna get that part for me too. There we go. Just as my evil plan intended. All along.
Oh, so it's lame.
Lame and gay, actually.
Oh, well,
Hmm.
at least you know your position in life.
Yep. Though I would probably do a better job than Kathleen Kennedy even with that.
That's not saying much.
That's probably one of the best things South Park has given us in modern times.
Right. Memes about put a chick in it and make it lame and gay.
They give us meme material about the people who deserve shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
You know, if I was a greedy bastard, I'd be able to go out and like publish things.
Oh. But why would you be a greedy bastard?
Why wouldn't you be a greedy bastard?
Yeah, I mean that's a bigger question.
Aren't you a capitalist, bro? Aren't you a capitalist?
Yeah, aren't you a capitalist?
Yeah.
Prove it, bro.
Damn.
Prove it.
Do you even capitalism, Brian?
Prove it, bro.
And what kind of capitalist are you?
Oh god, that.
Apparently the bestest of them.
Oh god, that movie sucked.
Yeah, so I've heard.
Yeah, it's. Oh, they're just trying to be like, oh ha ha, we got him kind of thing, and it's just bad.
Most movies are,
Yeah.
especially these days.
I mean, when California allies themselves with fucking Texas in a civil war movie set in modern times, you know that the people have no idea what the fuck they're doing.
No. Well, you know, I am kind of in this mood of like, you know, maybe I should review that just for shits and giggles.
Oh, definitely review it, dude. It's free
Oh,
content.
that would be hilarious.
Yeah, it's free content, but still, it's just, God, it's so fucking stupid.
Mm-hmm.
It is.
Like anyone with the slightest knowledge of the relationship between California and other similar and it's the states around it.
And other states, yeah.
Yeah, it's just so obvious. And if you're like, oh no, they're totally
And-
allies. Sure, buddy. Sure.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, you've totally heard of America, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You know the subtle cultural differences between regions?
Totally, bro. Yes, I know. And California and Texas would be the bestest of friends.
Indeed.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Only the bestest of friends.
Yes.
Because they've got so much in common.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could continue, but that would. Oh, it's so fucking tempting.
Damn you, Susan.
Mr. Tech Support brings on her legacy.
He is her legacy.
Yeah, and what kind of fucking legacy that is, huh?
Yeah.
God, it's so fucking difficult to not say anything. There's so many jokes you could do, but no.
Oh, poor Trym.
God damn.
And so you shall.
God ain't to
Ho,
blame.
ho, 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 ho.
God ain't to blame for my mistakes.
Mm,
No.
No.
The only mistake,
You are.
the only mistake God made was making me.
Yep.
Well, that goes without saying, Trym.
Yes. But I guess it was.
Were you
unintended.
expecting some kind of argument there, Trym?
No. Why the hell would I do that? I know the truth. I've told you. I'm stupid, not deranged. No, I'm stupid, deranged, but I'm not deluded.
Oh, well, at least you know the difference.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not Californian, you know.
Well, we didn't say you were subhuman.
Thank you. I appreciate it. That's actually the nicest thing you ever said to me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's kind of unnerving. So please, would you like to rectify that?
I'm kind of lazy right now. You know.
Shit. You know how friends actually just talk shit to each other and just leave and it's like, pretty decent guy.
No, never heard of such a thing, Trym. What are you on about?
I don't know. Probably my schizo just going up again.
Maybe?
Yeah. You know, sometimes I imagine that I have this YouTube channel and I stream sometimes. It's kind of fucking weird, dude.
Yeah, that's not great.
I have no idea what you're talking about, dude. I just showed up.
Yeah, I'm just drawing and talking and saying slurs.
We're not even here. Trym's just talking to himself.
Yeah.
Oh shit, it's happening again.
Mm-hmm.
No! You are now live on Schizo TV.
Oh, I'm back here again.
Great, it's
yeah.
my favorite
I
channel.
thought I got rid of this channel.
Yeah.
It's like Microsoft updates, it always returns regardless of what the fuck you try to do.
Would you like to update to Microsoft 11?
No, too bad. Too bad.
Would you like to update to Microsoft 11?
We are going to ask until you say yes. The question is just to appear to be polite, bitch.
You're gonna update now, damn you!
Next
no,
update.
no thanks.
Next time they bring a fucking gun, it's like, you will update.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just happy that my computer's not eligible for a free upgrade to Windows 11. It's like,
yeah.
yes.
Some people have all the fucking luck.
Yeah. Lucky bastard.
Yeah. Let me tell you about the stupid thing I bought for Amazon that's actually working out quite nicely.
Ooh, go ahead.
A silent cat.
No, such a thing does not exist.
No,
And
really not.
if it did, coming from China, it'd be in a plastic bag in a freezer box.
That's sad because it's fucking true.
No, I was looking for desk lamps because like I told you, I got a new ignition. I've ordered a new ignition barrel for the car, so I know I'm going to have to sit down on a desk and work with the bloody thing. So I thought to myself, I know, I'll buy a decent light to light up the desk, and the one I found clamps to the back of the desk, reaches up, then over my monitors, and shines down on pretty much the entire width of the desk.
Really?
Yeah.
Also, hello, Dave, and
The downside to this is I can now see my keyboard and. Some things should not be looked at in bright light.
Yeah. Some things should not be witnessed by mortal eyes.
Yes, like my keyboard. I'm gonna have to give it a clean now.
Hey, this color is turning out pretty well.
Nice. But yeah, the lights, it's LEDs, of course, so it's really bright. I can actually see. And because it reaches over my monitors, it's almost directly downwards. Which is exactly what I want for working on small, tiny, dumb shit.
Like,
in the middle of the desk.
Like editing my stuff?
Well, no, that's not small, but it is dumb. Hey, Dave. Yeah, absolutely. Keyboard's meant to be heard and not seen.
Yes.
But yeah, at least now I can use the desk for assembly stuff. Another thing I got while I was actually out shopping the other day, and it's bigger than I thought it'd be, I got essentially a mouse mat that's the size of the desk, half the size of the desk.
Good lord.
Neat.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to be quite that big, but I'm like, I knew that the mouse pad I had wasn't cutting it, wasn't big enough, so I thought, oh, I'll get one of the ones that goes under the keyboard and the mouse. That way I don't need to worry about bumping into the keyboard. I slightly overestimated, and it's about 1 meter long.
Oh boy.
But it's great. It means I can actually use it as a decent surface to put stuff on. Sadly, it has already started to acquire stains because the cat's walking on it.
Ah.
And I'm spill shit on it because, of course, I eat at the front of the computer. That's why the keyboard's a mess.
Of course. Let's see.
Oh, I love mistranslations.
Aren't they fun?
Mistranslation.
No.
What?
You're determined to get things replaced, yeeted, aren't you?
Maybe.
Damn it, cat! What are you muling about now? You've got food. You've got the great outdoors. You just want to. I'll be back.
The cat demands more attention from its property.
Yep.
We actually talked
The
about
cat
cats
demands
yesterday.
attention.
We talked about cats yesterday, and we essentially returned to your point that cats domesticated themselves and then adopted us.
Yep.
Ah, yes, you have food. I want food. Give food.
Yeah.
Let's see how we're doing on the music side. Damn. Let's see, how long have we been playing for now?
No, we've been streaming for an hour and 37.
Nice. Let's see. Thinking about starting to wind down a little bit.
No.
Magic card playmats. Like the ones from Magic the Gathering?
Yes, he just said magic.
Yeah, I was just, it was like Magic the Gathering, or actually just like Magic cards, Magic tricks.
Nice.
Let's see.
Ooh, Helldivers is getting invite-only lobbies.
Yes.
If only they could unfuck Sony and get rid of their community managers.
Yes. But both of them was a necessary evil to get this shit rolling. Now I wish they could remove it. Amputate it. Oh. Let's see. Now, depending on how much time I have tomorrow before I have to leave for the wedding, me and Dave might be able to have some time, get enough time to do a recording tomorrow as well. So, we're gonna have a decent backlog for when I go to the ship. Doing these recordings are good fun, actually. Really enjoying doing them.
Right, so the cat has been savagely beaten, spun around on the linoleum, picked up, loved on, and now he's just fucked off.
So he wanted attention.
Yes. Shocking, I know.
Cat
Yes.
does what cat does.
But fucking cats, they always want attention, but the exact specific kind of attention. And only that kind of attention. If it's not exactly that specific kind, they get they get annoyed.
Yes.
Exactly.
Like, damn it, cats speak English.
No.
Well, normally, this time of day, because I don't have this trouble when I'm doing Sultans. It's like, he'll be outside, happy, done. But no, today he's just got to be weird.
Maybe here's just one of those rare times where I stream is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck this shit up.
Maybe.
Fuck that Norwegian guy.
Yeah,
I
that
wouldn't
seems
put it
to be
past
nice
him.
animal's reaction.
Seagulls at least have a reaction, and the feeling's mutual.
You and your
war.
seagull problem.
The war has only escalated, and it will end when I am the victor.
So never.
As soon as Norway releases its retarded ban on killing euthanizing seagulls. No, seriously, you're not allowed to.
Pretty sure you censored the wrong word there, buddy.
One sounds nicer than the other, I guess.
No, I meant the word you censored sounds fine. It's the other word you said that you didn't censor that's the problem.
Oh god, I don't like the seagulls. Again, it's years ago they made a ban on like taking out seagulls. Yeah. So you're not allowed to do anything to remove their nests and shit, even though they put on the endangered species list.
Huh?
Seagulls, endangered species list.
What?
I know, it's fucking countrywide. And they are everywhere. And it's like, why though? Oh, it's a specific type of seagull. Yes, and I would like them to go away. Jesus. The world will find new city parasite creatures. We don't need the seagulls. Just let us take care of it. The earth will right itself.
I mean, you could have New Yorkers come and laugh around and invade your place.
Honestly, Bleach, what is the difference between a city seagull and a New Yorker? One can fly and the other burrows, I guess?
No, that's only very specific neighborhoods.
Shit! Oh, I forgot of that! Oh, that wasn't even intentional!
That's
oh
what's
shit,
so funny
that's
about
right! I completely forgot about the synagogue!
Yeah, that's just one of those things where it's like, it'll just never quite go away.
No! I just... I mean, now we know the starting point of the mole people.
Ooh, yeah.
Maybe the reason why they were brought out is because the Ninja Turtles didn't like the potential turf war. Cowabunga.
That's right. The Ninja Turtles drove them out. I'm sticking with that. It's safer that way.
Jesus, you can do a lot of splinter jokes there, but they would be a bit too. No, just no. Oh lord. Seagulls say fuck a bit less. I don't know, dude. The screeching of them sounds like an insult every single time I hear them.
Fair.
Again, there's not a single positive thing about a fucking city seagull. Like, you have the seagulls at sea, you know, the large fuckers?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have some purpose here and there, but the ones in the city, they just are there to harass and steal shit. And they're
Sounds
everywhere.
about right.
Oh, it's fucking half the size of a cat, and fly around like a bitch and eat shit and just peck at everything.
Well, yep, flying New Yorkers.
Yeah. So, what you feel for New Yorkers is what I feel for seagulls. Now you understand my seething hatred of those creatures.
Oh, I always knew. I just didn't care.
Yeah, fair enough. But now you might care more, because now I understand. Now I truly understand what you see when you see New York.
Yeah.
Well, actually, I understood ever since they started. Jesus. Let's see. You know, green goes well with this thing, actually. I'm getting a bit Halo vibes, actually.
Aha. So, yeah, I think you're doing. Oh.
Yeah.
Let me get to the right tab that I have open now.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, it does, so, a little bit of, yeah, subtleness. So.
Hmm. I can work with this, and if I'm able, I should be able to add a different layer under here
Ooh,
where I can do the camo part.
thanks.
Hmm. I'll keep that one safe for later. But yes, I will work with this. I'm thinking we cut it at the 2-hour mark, so 15 minutes more until we cut it.
That works for me.
And yeah, pigeons are actually more useful than fucking seagulls or anything. Pigeons can actually be domesticated and learn to do useful shit.
You mean like fly around, carrier things,
Yep.
packet data?
It's not much, but it's something. And they're the Amish.
I don't think Trym's been educated on IP over avian carrier properly.
Oh, what?
Possibly not. No.
Well, you got 15 minutes to tell me. Go ahead.
It's a joke internet protocol for sending web data via carrier pigeon.
And the worst part is, it actually proved to be more useful than expected.
Oh.
There are several countries where it was faster than actually faster than regular internet.
So you send. So what? You take a carry pigeon, you put on a USB drive, and just eat it?
Kind of.
Holy shit!
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty wild when you think about it.
I mean, this is why I still kind of respect pigeons. Sure, they're
True,
annoying
true.
in such, but at least they have a bit more consideration. It seems, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word.
But see, here's the other thing. They're always launching coups.
You motherfucker! Oh wow! Oh! I mean, I respect it. I like a good fucking dry one, but fucking hell, dude. Sahara became moist for a minute there, dude. Jesus Christ.
Hey, what can I say? Sometimes I'm really good at it.
Yes, I fucking noticed. Oh man, I'm not angry at you for doing it. I'm just disappointed I didn't fucking come up with it.
Get good, bitch.
Damn it. Oh. Let's see. Oh, Canada geese. I hate those things.
Yeah. I don't understand why they're protected. That's always been beyond me.
The geese?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I think there's some shit with that too.
Oh yeah.
Oh, let me guess. It's some kind of city politician sensibilities. Ah, we gotta protect them. Though I've never been on the countryside where these things are actually pain in the ass.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. It's like there's a place that I've been in. It's like the geese will attack the security guards doing their rounds, and it's like, this is stupid.
Yes. Though I guess if they actually had assault acorns, that would be a completely different tune.
True, like squirrels in certain parts of the world.
If the South Park sketch now makes sense when Bubba screams squirrel and starts shooting with an assault rifle.
Mm-hmm. There's nothing worse than like an overly aggressive squirrel.
Yeah. I mean, when they're overly aggressive, it might just be a sign that they have rabies. So that's kind of literally kind of fucking scary, though.
Exactly. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, no, I don't want to engage in this level of squirreldom.
No, thank you. Though, fortunately, there hasn't been much rabies in Norway.
Well, kill Malmo.
Oh, that's sweet.
You
And Swedes have
think that's going to stop them?
You'd be surprised. The thing is that they
Yeah.
technically count as Swedes, so we are treating them just like the others. Actually, we're
Oh.
treating Sweden as a horror example in many ways. Many ways I cannot and will not mention here, but yes, we learn from Sweden's mistakes.
As one should.
Yes, as long as we get the fucking Labour Party out, bunch of retards. One of our ministers was actually outed to have cheated. Our health minister was outed to have cheated on her fucking master's degree. The reason she got the job, and she got cheated
Of course.
on it.
Of course.
And at first, of course, they tried to cover for her, and later, okay, now she's been forced to resign. And they're still going on about it. This shit happened like what, 2 months ago?
Well, I can't remember the stupid cow's name, but yeah, it's like, for whatever reason, they love these like useless people. That's like, sorry, you've got to actually do your job. Don't just make people feel like guilty for something. It's like, no, just do your stinking job.
I mean, I just every time I discuss politics with people, we all agree on this part where every minister in Norway, because we have ministers too in the political offices, right? So we have defense minister, health minister, farming minister, fishing minister.
Minister for ministering ministers.
I fucking wish we did. But no. I always say that if we should have a minister, they should have at least 5, or in my opinion, 10 years of actual experience in the field they're ministering. So a fishing minister should be someone who's fishing. Of course, that means that every single fishing minister in existence in Norway's history from that point will be from the north of Norway, and you'll hardly be able to understand what the fuck he's saying. Or from Bergen,
Okay, how's this bad?
or be from Bergen and never ever understand what the fuck he's saying.
Can you hear a roaring in my background by any chance?
No.
No.
Have you pissed
Okay, good. Then my sound settings are set properly. I don't. I've actually got an air. I've been fiddling with my air purifier because my room's filthy and dusty at the best of times,
Oh, so you
and I have a dust allergy.
so you do the
So
thing
I was-
that Artemis was supposed to do, but never fucking does.
Well, no, I've got my settings set properly, and I've got a decent quality mic. But no, I've got it. While I'm talking, there's a massive fucking fan roaring next to my chair, in an air purifier.
I don't hear shit, dude.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, I imagine a large part of that's the directional microphone because it's pointed nowhere near it. Well, let's see if I point it down there, you can hear anything. Can you hear any of that?
No.
No.
Cool. Yes, I am testing out audio settings on Trym's stream instead of my own.
I mean, fair. We get some weird ASMR. Let's fucking go. Audio test
But yeah.
ASMR.
The thing was throwing error codes at me, and I've been fiddling with it, trying to get it to work.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's fair.
And now it's working. But I do need to buy new filters for the stupid thing.
Get filtered, get filtered, get filtered.
I mean, Trym, you need filtered all the time, but that's just for your language.
Fair enough. Hey, at least I'm not from Bergen. You guys wouldn't be able to understand because everything I would do would be that sound. Literally
Hurdy-gurdy,
how-
what?
Yeah, actually, that's the Bergen way of speaking. It's a hurdy-gurdy, but imagine every time you say something, it's sounds like you're hacking up shit.
And that's why you're so offended by it. Now I get it.
Yes. But I've learned to embrace it now. But that why it pissed me off. Cause like I'm not fucking Bergen, you bastard.
It's funny to pick on you.
I love that you remember that. because Chad, in Norway, pick does not mean pickaxe.
And for that reason, there's a reason that my Valheim character is named Bezic Ironpick with 2 Ks.
Oh man, when I saw that, I fucking died. That was fucking awesome.
Yeah, oh, but what about when you saw the fucking SS hurdy-gurdy?
That did set me off a bit. I will admit, I hadn't quite gotten used to the meme yet. But in the end, you managed to fucking bully me into accepting it, and hurdy-gurdy now, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Because, hey, I came to accept it like this. If I take over the hurdy-gurdy, it's no longer Bergen, meaning they can go get fucked.
Yes, exactly. Bugger the foreigner.
Yes, exactly.
Wait, no, not like that.
No, Trym. No. Put your axe down.
Oh.
Exactly, axes are no good. You'll get too much blood on you.
Ah, shit, yeah, syphilis.
Exactly.
Fine, I'll put my
Same.
pick away.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry, not sorry.
don't be as beautiful. Oh, God. This is why I like doing these streams. Oh, man. I'm looking forward to when we can Valheim again. Hopefully, we don't have many plans for April. I mean, August. Fuck. We don't have many plans for August, so I should be more available for joining on both Sultans and other shows.
You say that.
Sadly, still need to find a decent Valheim host.
Yeah.
How much does one cost, by the way?
Oh, fuck. How long's a piece of string, Trym?
You got me there. Hey, Bleach, what the fuck is string?
Well, it's this thing that apparently is now part of the Force.
Oh my god, don't.
Oh, you son
Oh, Bleach. You know what? Here's the thing. You managed to make Mandalorian Season 3 kinda watchable with your
You're welcome.
editing ability. However, I don't think there's a chance in hell that you can make the Acolyte watchable.
I would give it a go, but I know from what little of it I have witnessed, it's like, yeah, no, there's no chance.
Let's put it like this. I would much rather have an 80s lesbian space witches instead of current day lesbian space witches.
Well, I mean, at least those would have been fun.
Yes.
Yeah, but the lesbian space witches in the 80s would have been worth studying.
Yes.
Yes.
Very much stuff, actually. It would be a cultural experience, indeed. Yes.
Yes. Which reminds me, Trym, have you ever seen Barbarella?
Barbarella. That sounds really familiar.
Yeah, it should. If you're a hot-blooded man, it should.
Mm-hmm. So, well, but remember, Trym's Norwegian, so.
Well, remember your ancestors and their pillaging ways, Trym.
Oh.
That got him.
Okay, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Kinda
Embrace
like a sci-fi
your
Red Sonja in a way.
kind of, but not quite.
No.
Funny thing is that Red Sonja is made just to be a chick in chainmail bikini and fighting. But at least she has more of a reason why she's able to fight grown-ass men and win.
Well, well, that was the thing. They actually did lore well,
Yes.
and I think that's because it's like conceptually, it's like I've thought about the whole acolyte thing. It's like that could have been a fascinating way of telling a story. Unfortunately, they didn't have people that knew how to write good or interesting characters.
Yes. Instead of using it as a way of showing that now Anakin is special more, it could have been like, see, it is actually possible.
Yeah, I still don't like that aspect of it.
No,
Just
me neither.
I don't know. It seems like a cheap swipe.
It is.
That's what bothers me about it. It's like, if they wanted to go that route and be like, yep, there's some other possibility of things like that, fine. But there's a reason why Anakin was supposed to be special.
Yeah.
And now it's like, no, it can happen at any time for any reason. Thanks
Just
for.
have two lesbians scissor each other while talking about threads, I guess.
Oh well, don't forget the guy who shows up as an adult 20 years before he was born.
Kia Mundi, of course, and he says the line that really just shines in Acolyte. The Sith has been recorded for millennia.
Meanwhile, oh look, a Sith.
And Kiadi Mundi, years before he was fucking born.
Yes, but it doesn't he say we haven't seen the Sith in millennia?
Millennia,
Millennia, yes.
In a millennia in an actual Star Wars property.
He does. He says
Yes.
it in either, I think it's the second one.
So please explain how it's not retconning it by literally bringing him face to face with a Sith 20 years before he was born.
Disney.
Da.
And of course they make the smiley face mask dude a fucking Sith. I am what this is the thing. I am what some would classify as a Sith. Oh, okay. Go fuck yourself. Face the wall.
Yeah. See, they could have, made it more interesting. I think if it had been like, a character that was portraying themselves as a Sith, but they were really like a dark Jedi or something where they really weren't.
That would have actually been interesting instead of just going, haha, the Sith, and it's all like the obvious guy you expect it to be the whole fucking time.
Yeah, and he could have been an acolyte off the Sith, a fanboy of something trying to become what he used to be. Yeah. All the while you could have this moment where, say at the end of the series where he's been defeated and dying but he managed to get away, and you have this moment where he meets the actual Sith of the Rule of Two. Oh, he's like, oh, I want to be your apprentice, and then the apprentice steps out and fucking kills him. I was like, fuck no.
Yeah, because that would at least would have been like, okay, you're respecting the lore, but they can't do that. I mean, they just can't.
No. To be fair, that was something that I thought was really fucking stupid when I watched the movies. There are only ever two Sith. I'm like, what?
Yeah. Excuse me.
It kind of makes sense when you read go through the Darth Bane lore, because apparently you can't have many Sith active.
Yes, but that's a retroactively explaining it. Also,
it's not smart.
But bringing balance to the Force would imply what I would think would make more sense is that the Force conspires that there are equal numbers of Sith and Jedi. If one grows stronger, the other must grow stronger.
Yes, the Sith and Jedi are physical manifestations of the Force.
And honestly, in Star Wars itself, it would have made sense for there to be Sith just falling out of the fucking walls, or rather, Sith the what's the word? Sith goons.
Yes,
because they wank off that it's like, oh, he will bring balance to the Force. It's like,
like imagine.
And how do you suggest he does that? It's like, what Force abnormality is he balancing out this super powerful magic Jedi?
Like, if it went to destroying the Force, like the Jedi, the Jedi were destroyed, right? by the Sith, and then what is required to balance it is the end of the Sith. So that makes sense that you have the versus Sidious and his destruction. Vader dies, the end of the Sith, right? Then it gives room for something else.
Yeah,
Right,
but
which in Legends it did. But that's...
and what makes I'm not remembering it perfectly exactly. I'm kind of going off a little bit of what I picked up from the Knights of the Old Republic games, plus what just should make sense is that it should be a cycle. It's obvious. There's supposed to be a cycle. It's fucking Buddhism inspired. That there's clearly some inspirations of Buddhism in their fucking outfits. It's like, obviously there's a cycle. The Sith ebb and flow, the Jedi ebb and flow. Sometimes they ebb and flow together, sometimes they ebb and flow against each other. Lucas could have leaned into that even more. He could have gone full yin and yang.
And he should have.
And it would have worked out. It would have worked well with Vader. There's always little bit of the light side, and even the darkest of the Sith,
which would have explained Vader better.
Yeah, well, and that's it. Like you could talk about Anakin when he's Anakin. It's like, yes, everyone has a little bit of the dark side in them, but for some. It is larger, that is why we will not train him.
And
or whatever crap.
You know, that was the thing with Vader, because it was a redemption arc, and then they do these fanfic movies afterwards, and it's like that ruined the whole sacrifice of what Vader was, because they didn't understand Luke Skywalker's character.
Yeah.
Well, just remember that Anakin blew up the Death Star.
True.
Oh, no.
Have you seen the clips of that interview, Trym?
Yes. Yes, and I died a little when I did.
So, is it Disparu, then? I'm guessing?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
and
it's good and evil. Like Anakin killed all those people in the Death Star. It's like,
what?
Well, he did kill a lot of people on the Death Star.
When he blew up the Death Star, it's like, who blew up the Death Star?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Fucking idiots.
Who is Luke Skywalker?
I don't know. Some dude.
Even fucking Mark Hamill doesn't know anymore.
No.
Well, remember that talentless moron. What's his name? Vindaloo Potato, or whoever the fuck he is. What's that moron director that everyone in Hollywood's wetting themselves over?
Oh, Tiki Wide Titties or something like that.
Huh?
Yeah, that's him. Tired wide titties.
Yep.
He asked Natalie Portman if she had ever wanted to be in Star Wars.
Oh, yes. God. That is the dumbest fucking... Whoo, boy, that was, Yeah, when I read that, it was like... Oh boy, and this guy is directing Star Wars.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he's clearly not even seen the movies then.
Yeah, and here's the thing. I am always, when I hear shit like this, I'm always reminded about that dude who said in an interview, whenever somebody is a fan, it's a red flag.
Yeah.
So the Star Wars are an idiot.
Yes. We're talking fucking high-level retard here.
No,
Yeah.
we're just talking, garden variety.
Well, scum, garden variety scum, but high-level retard.
Yeah, same difference.
Yeah,
Okay, so I watched what was it? Ahsoka. I was not terribly impressed. But one thing I noticed about that because we were talking about how so much of Star Wars seems to be overdone with the Buddhist crap.
Mm.
The one thing about was it? Yes, Ray Stevenson's character. He fought more with a European style of swordplay.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that was absolutely just like that moment of like they get the fact that there needs to be differences in swordplay. And that's something you don't see with a lot of Star Wars, sadly.
Mm-hmm.
I prefer the.
I mean, the closest we got was Dooku with his fucking weird off-kilter fucking fencing foil.
Yes.
Wrap.
And his fencing kind of makes sense too, because again, the weightless blade. What you need to do, you only need to tap your enemy to fucking defeat them with a lightsaber.
Not anymore.
No, 3 stabs in the stomach, baby, and you can still
Well,
go.
lightsabers have never made a huge amount of sense with the way their fighting style works.
Like,
Yeah.
I get a little bit of blowback when I say this, but I will stand by it. Lightsaber combat in the prequels will forever be my favorite because it makes sense. There are a lot of quick and light movements because the blade has no weight. And again, all you need is a tap.
Well, even if it's not light, it can slice through fucking steel just by touching it.
Yes.
You would.
It's space magic, basically.
It's more Montante than Zweihander style stuff. You're looking at a two-handed whippy sword.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
what's a two-handed whippy sword?
Rapier?
Well, aren't really. No, that's one-handed.
Yeah.
There aren't really two-handed.
There really isn't anything that's.
There is one. I just
No.
no. Doesn't it?
Where's Prime Knight when you need him? He's off being a good son, but
it begins
we
with
need him.
E or an F, I think. At least the one I'm thinking of.
Oh, that's astoundingly
Okay.
helpful.
Sorry. God damn it.
S-Stock?
Yes.
Ah.
Yeah, let me have a look. Yeah, they're one-handed.
They're one-handed. Oh. But aren't they
Yeah.
like big?
Yeah, well, they're long-ish.
Okay. Well, they're the closest, kinda. You can't two-hand them, right?
Well, that's the... They shouldn't be two-handed weapons.
Yeah. It's
And
one of those. It's like.
But clearly, Lucas saw Kendo and was like, "Oh yeah, this is cool." And I don't mean, I don't mean actual. What's they call? What's Japanese swordsmanship called in these days?
Got me.
Yeah. Sorry. I have no clue.
All I think of is kendo, and that's not right.
Kenjutsu. Yeah.
Here we go.
It's there's Kenjutsu and then there's Kendo. And they're very different in executions, and lightsaber combat's literally just Kendo.
Yeah, and me personally, it's like I would have liked it if it was more of a combination between, depending on the side of the force, you throw in some like medieval Zweihander stuff.
Well, honestly, that would have made more sense. Lightsabers with their weightless blades should be in the greatsword category of length, because they're excellent for area denial. They're whippy, so you don't need to worry about the speed. So they should honestly, what is it? Darth Maul makes more fucking sense.
Yes, the dual side.
Oh, it's yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
No, he actually works out if you do it in that style of fighting, because it's more like a quarterstaff.
except for the fact that you can't spread your hands to actually effectively quarterstaff. But it honestly makes more sense considering the weaponry.
Mhm.
Honestly, where. But yeah, it should be fucking greatsword combat, not fucking kendo.
Yep.
There should be a lot of really long two-handed big sweeps.
Well, and
Your advancing sweeps like they do in greatsword, where you do your advancing, repeating uppercuts.
and while you won't be able to half-hand it, you can still do thrusts, and that's something I honestly think is missing.
Here's the thing, though. I reckon that not being able to half sword doesn't matter, because you don't need a wind up to take their head off with the 3 inches above the hilt.
True.
If you get in close enough where you'd normally go to half swording, just push into their throat.
Yeah.
Or into their face or through their body, because you wouldn't go for you wouldn't be wanting to bind again and get in close and start half swording and fighting. If you somehow ended up that close, rather than just going to grab their sword, you'd just step through and just run the sword through their entire head. It's basically a draw cut, but it goes through the spaceship.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's missing in lightsaber combat, because like, oh, we're going to do all this like basically katana-like fighting, and it's like those do not operate as katanas. They're more like a long sword, or a short arming sword.
And honestly, and especially given that there's no crossguard or even a shitty Japanese not crossguard.
I hate again.
Even without those, especially considering that you don't have those, that's again where you'd be looking more at a greatsword, because you're wanting to just get a lot of spinny shit, keeping so that tip can just slice straight through their head.
Yep.
There's a lot of things that could be done better with Star Wars in many ways.
Yes, like those damned furry little rabbit things.
The Ewoks.
That was supposed to be Wookiee. Fucking hell.
Yes, fucking look, George needed to have someone sitting on his show going, "No, George, that's a fucking stupid idea."
Yeah.
But you could improve the Ewoks with 2 things. One, change the editing. Well, assuming you had to keep them. But yes, getting rid of them would be the preferred option. But assuming you had to keep them, there are 2 things you could do. Firstly, change how you're editing anytime they're fighting, because it's like a low power just whack with a fucking side of a spear or something. It's like, how's that going to take down anything, let alone a human 7 times the height?
With full body armor.
Yeah, it's like at least put some force into it, make that. And the other one is that first one we see that lands on the stormtrooper.
Yeah.
You could use that, but what it should have done is when it landed on the stormtrooper, is lifted up at someone and stabbed it in the throat.
Yes.
Yep. Because it just fell on it, and then the guy was dead. It's like,
oh no, I've been defeated. It's the fight against the Ewoks is just them surrendering to the actors, but at least they even did a better job than fucking
the Ewoks really don't work, because they don't fight. There's no threat. There's no momentum. There's no power in their hits, because it's just a fucking kid wailing with a rubber fucking spear on some dude's shins.
But here's the thing, though. Again, I'm just gonna make a fucking jab at Ahsoka here. Whenever Ahsoka is dueling the whatever his name is, fuck it, I'm gonna call it Titus Polo, because he did a really good job in Rome. Good series, by the way. whenever Titus Polo and Ahsoka had their duel, you can see him hold back for every fucking strike. The actor he's good at, you can see that he's good at doing like on-screen fights. He's holding himself back.
Have you ever seen him play the Punisher?
No, I haven't.
Dude.
Seriously?
Dude.
He's been the Punisher?
Yeah.
Fuck. I missed something.
Yeah, it was like Punisher Warzone. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. The dude has some acting chops.
Yeah. Fucking, it's a shame we lost him and that his last role was that. And he wasn't even a bad guy either. From what I've heard, he was actually a stand-up guy.
Yeah, from all the the discussion that I've ever heard, it's like, yeah, good actor and actually a good person. So
Yeah.
there you go.
There are a few of those. It's funny with how much Dave hates Scribbles.
The prequels are awful. Get rid of the fucking Ewoks. Get rid of the entire bloody race of Gungans. But at the bare fucking minimum charge.
Get rid of the midichlorians. They were there.
Yes,
for
get rid of the
nothing.
midichlorians.
One mention, and we never see it again.
No, yeah, and the way they're introduced is so, like, I get where he wanted to go. He wanted to it to be somewhat tied to bloodlines.
Yes.
Like, and it kind of makes sense, and it's a soft magic system, so we can work with it. And it's like, okay, someone strong in the Force has a kid with someone else who's strong in the Force. There's a good chance that the kid will be strong in the Force or even stronger, but also it can pop up in other places. It's standard soft magic crap, but when it's like, oh, the midichlorians, it's like, okay, cool, so...
Yeah, it is.
It's only genetic then.
It's,
Pretty much,
it's
yeah.
so retarded. It went from a way... I think it's just a way to measure one's...
Where it gets even worse.
Yes? Go on.
Where it gets even worse, though, is the Jedi acquire Padawans by searching the galaxy for youngsters displaying weird Force powers.
Yes.
If midichlorians exist, then that means that it's only genetic, which means that the fucking Jedi Temple should be a non-stop orgy.
Yes. A breeding program, essentially.
Well, that's it. When fucking Anakin showed up, it wouldn't have been like, oh, I sense much darkness in you, I sense. It should have been like, he's strong in the Force, throw him in the breeding pit.
Yeah.
Get all adult women, jump in the pit.
That's right.
Yeah, as Tony Blackout says, George was trying to do the show not tell, but he's not a good writer, so it's just stupidly on the nose.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
here's the thing.
Yeah,
If they follow the midichlorian thing to its end, Anakin Skywalker would have been like Ganondorf to the Gerudo, a single dude in an all-female area.
Pretty much, and like, because again, they make him live like they're warrior fucking monks. So there's the whole like, oh, you didn't know what touch us. Like, no, your entire fucking religion is based on the Force, which is transferred by genetics. You wouldn't be banning marriage. You'd be fucking having non-stop orgies.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you wouldn't certainly, and you sure as shit wouldn't be letting women fight.
No,
Not that women shouldn't be allowed to fight YouTube. I'm just saying that in the world that George Lucas has set up by allowing midichlorians, if you have really valuable, strong in the Force or breeding aged women, you sure as shit would not send them out to fight. No, you'd send Anakin on a mission, and then he'd come back, and then he'd fuck all the women, and then you'd send him off on another mission.
Yes.
Well, you'd get him to fuck the women before you send him out, just in case, but...
Anakin. Imagine Mace Windu and Anakin just meeting. Anakin's outvoted in the mission, put his clothes on, looking fucking relieved, and then he meets Mace Windu at the door. He's like, Anakin, you must go into the pit. But I just came from there. I don't care. Back.
we give you the rank of breeding stock without the privileges.
Yeah.
Dude, you can make a fucking awesome port parody there, dude.
I want credit for this. Whoever goes out and makes it, I want credit.
If I ever get my own
it would make so much more sense, though.
Yes.
It's like, but you never, if the Force is genetic, through the bloody midichlorians, you'd never be sending women away to fight.
Yeah. Exactly.
You'd have a Jedi breeding program.
Well, it's one of those. There's so many inconsistencies with the midichlorians thing, and it's just I get where he was like this grand overarching vision where it's like a world, like a miniaturized world within the body kind of thing. It's like that's cool and all, but that's still
George
really dumb.
Lucas has always had the problem of needing to be restrained.
Yeah, he needs a co-pilot.
He needs a co-pilot to pull him aside and go, George, that's fucking stupid. But after the original trilogy, he was rich, Lucasfilm was funding everything, and he was in charge, and everyone there was like, oh my god, it's the great George Lucas that made the original trilogy. Everything he says must be right. No, what he needed was someone there to go, to just walk up, slap him, and go, George, that's fucking stupid. What do you mean you're going to have this bloody Gungan that talks like that and is going to destroy the fucking Republic?
Franchise.
Ugh.
Yeah, that too.
Kathleen Kennedy, because she used to work there before. She was an
she's an awful fucking whatever she is now, but she was a producer on a lot of things that turned out all right.
Yeah, but
Funnily enough, it turns out that being. Funnily enough, it's the Peter principle. If you're good at one job, they go, we'll promote you to some completely different job based on your performance in the job you're in, not the performance of the job you'd be able to do in the job you're
pretty
gay
sure
to.
she didn't do shit. She wrote the coattails of everyone there.
Oh, she got them coffee, Trym.
Yes, exactly. And she got them coffee, and then she went under the table, and
No, I'm not gonna say that.
I hinted at
It might be true, but I'm not going to say that.
Of course not.
Well, that's it. We don't need to allude. We don't need to allude to that. We just know that she's an absolutely abysmal frigging whatever she is.
Manager. I mean, she can't manage. That's the worst part.
It turns out that she's produced on a lot of things where it's like, okay, apparently if you give her instructions, she can carry them out well enough. But when she's the one making the fucking decisions, everything goes to shit.
Put a chicken in and make it gay.
Yeah,
but it's like I said, it's the Peter principle, because morons assess people's ability to do a higher job based on their ability to do their current job, and we've all seen it in the corporate world. You'll see someone who's doing a fantastic job as whatever they're doing. And then someone goes, oh, they're doing a fantastic job. They make a great manager. No, they fucking won't.
Yeah.
So,
a good manager doesn't even need to know how to do the jobs. Oh, we getting to that part, are we?
Oh, sorry.
Ooh, shiny. I like the camouflage.
Thank you.
Oop, wrong screen. Sorry.
Also, Maureen's shine up.
Yes.
Boo.
You're in trouble now, Bezek. Run.
Oh, that looks a lot like Polish lizard camo.
Cool.
Nice.
This
Maureen,
is
if we're in trouble, that means we're getting detention. If we're going to detention, I'm going to get the script of the Breakfast Club and read it at you.
Uh-oh.
Has she not seen the Breakfast Club?
If she has, then she'll know what a deadly threat that is.
Oh. Pain.
Another appalling fucking movie that I was forced to watch in school.
Yeah. I'll put it this way. It's one of those, it had its position, like, had its time.
Well, apparently
it's
there's
not
no
what it
turning
needs
to taste.
No.
Well, hello, Marku. Ah, shit. I'm actually thinking about closing now because my drawing hand is getting tired. And
Ah.
also I want to have some...
So your fapping hand has gotten tired, so therefore
No, my
it's
drawing hand
done.
and fapping hand are completely different things.
Oh, well, that's information that
I
nobody
didn't need to know
needed to know.
that, Trym.
You asked for it.
Did we? Or
Yes,
were
you
we
did.
just making a joke that you took too far, man?
I take it too far because I choose to. Again, guys, thank you very much for dropping in on short notice. Again, as all the fucking time when I do these things. I don't know
Pretty much,
how,
yeah.
dude, but I really fucking appreciate it.
You'll pay in less than subtle ways later.
Oh, I already am. Fucking hell.
Ah, Trym, what are we gonna do with you?
Again, if I find out, I'll tell you. But I would like to thank everyone who's dropped in. The latecomers, Maureen, Marku, Total, Callum, Prime Knight, Little Green Martian, Ardent Party. Yeah, it was nice having you guys here. I am planning to do another stream between Monday and Wednesday next week, so I can at least get one more in before I go to work. Yeah, I'm sorry, Marco. I've been doing this for like, what, 2 hours? 2.5 hours?
2.5.
Yeah. So I kind of hit the limit here. I want to do some other shit too because tomorrow's going to be a busy day. So,
True. If you don't mind me doing a quick but vague chill.
go on. I was actually about to open for that.
So at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, maybe a little bit ahead of time, I will be on my Rumble channel doing rumbly tumbly things.
Yes.
And that's all I can say.
Yeah.
For reasons, for very obvious.
I think people are smart enough they can read between the lines.
But you know me and low-hanging fruit.
True.
So, Besic, anything special on your side aside from the Sultans in 2 days?
Well, Trym, let me tell you about all the plans that we have that you're not going to show up for.
Sedge.
By which I mean, we had plans, but you're off doing other shit.
Yeah.
All the things that I'd have to show were going to be with that bastard.
I do kind of feel bad. I'm sorry.
Kind of,
Yeah,
but you
should.
don't.
Hey, again, it's not every day a friend of mine gets married, okay?
Well, you should change that.
I told you already, it's not yours, it's no excuse.
Fuck. I might drop in and say some slurs, but the camera quality, but the microphone quality will be shit.
What's new?
How's that any different to normal?
Very true, but it'll be the same but worse. And I might be somewhat drunk. But again, it's gonna be
Somewhat?
a bit of a
That's even better.
Who knows? But yeah.
Look, Trym.
Yes,
Trym.
yes.
All you need to do is just put Rumble on your phone while we're streaming and just leave it on loudspeaker in the middle of the room.
And then you can
Monkey
join in
does
about
the
10
middle of
minutes.
The hallway.
Oh, that would be fun. Oh, but yeah, sorry.
Yeah, after he gets thrown out.
The thing is, though, I like this guy, so I can't do it. But it gives me an idea. If I ever quit, my job where I work now, if they ever fuck me over and I quit, I'm going to hook up. I'm gonna hook up a recording.
As well,
on the
you should.
loudspeaker. Ding ding. Sudden Sultan noises.
The suddenness of Shadowlay.
Yeah, there you go. Oh man. But yeah, I'm calling it here, guys. Thank you all very much for joining. Thank you guys for joining me on this one too. It's next week, Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday will be the next art shack, and then I'll be gone for the working period. But at least there's gonna be some recordings while I'm away, so at least there's that. I guess that's it.
Yeah.
Talk to you later, guys. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Good riddance.
Auf Wiedersehen.